Hello! You came back! Amazing! 20 more questions to enjoy, learn from, or waste a bit of time while the coffee percolates. Which brings me on to one of the biggest unanswered questions. Why are kettles not a thing in America? Do let me know. Question 1. Who had a staff that sprouted buds and blossomed into almonds? And that was Aaron. You'll find the strange story in Numbers chapter 17. Question 2. In the parable of the lost sheep, how many were counted safely into the fold? And that was 99. You find it in Matthew chapter 18. Question 3. Who was a friend of Job? Was it Ahaziah, Bildad, Joash, or Gadiel? And that was Bildad in Job chapter 2. Question 4. How many days was Saul blind for after he met Jesus on the way to Damascus? Was it 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, or a whole week? And Saul was blind for 3 days in Acts chapter 9. Question 5. Which of these objects were in Solomon's temple? Was it golden lampstands, silver basins, diamond cups, or marble plates? And according to 1 Kings chapter 7, he had golden lampstands. Question 6. What colour did Jesus' clothes become when he appeared with Elijah and Moses? Were they yellow, golden, scarlet, or white? And Jesus was clothed in white in Mark chapter 9. Question 7. King Saul once tried to contact which dead prophet? Was that Jonah, Elijah, Samuel, or Isaiah? And he tried to contact Samuel, according to 1 Samuel chapter 28. Question 8. Which short Old Testament book is a collection of love poetry? That is the Song of Solomon. Question 9. Can you identify the biblical character sat here in this engraving? And that is Jonah, taking shade under the gourd tree. Question 10. What's the missing word? You have been something in the balances and found wanting. That you have been weighed, according to Daniel chapter 5. Question 11. The garden in which Jesus prayed before he was arrested, was it Gethsemane, 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 or Gethsemane? And that's Gethsemane, or Gethsemane for spelling purposes. Question 12. How does John's Gospel begin? Is it, in the beginning was God? Or, in the beginning was the Word? Or, many have undertaken to draw up an account, or the beginning of the good news about Jesus. And John begins, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God." Question 13. The charge on which the Jewish court sentenced Jesus to death was what? Rearrange these letters to find out. And the charge was blasphemy. Question 14. In Proverbs 3, the quote is, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own" what? And that is your own understanding. Question 15. After the Israelites had escaped from Egypt, how did Miriam lead the celebrations? Did she do it through dancing, a feast, singing, or scattering flower petals? And Miriam led the singing in Exodus chapter 15. Question 16. Who succeeded Vashti? Was that Xerxes, Ahasuerus, Jezebel, or Esther? And after Queen Vashti was Queen Esther. You find that in Esther chapter 2. Question 17. Who is painted here? And that is Moses and his encounter with the burning bush in Exodus chapter 3. Question 18. Which came first? Was it Peter's imprisonment or Jesus' ascension to heaven? And first was Jesus ascending to heaven in Luke chapter 24. Question 19. Where will you find? For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Is that in Psalms, James, Jeremiah, or Proverbs? And the well-known quote comes from Jeremiah chapter 29. And question 20. Who said, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart"? Was that Solomon, Job, David, or Elijah? And that was said by Job in the first chapter of Job. And there we have it. It's time for me to put the kettle on and settle down.